Good morning. At a young age, I fell in love with stories. Today, I dedicate this speech to those who remind me why our stories matter, the class of 2025. In 2021, when we stepped into the USC Glorya Kaufman School of Dance, someone older offered us their wisdom. Hold on to these 4 years. They'll be gone before you know it. And so we did. Through masks, Trojan checks, and more spit tests than anyone should ever mention in a graduation speech, we learned how to hold on. We counted hours, minutes, and seconds. We danced, and guess what? We danced some more. In the in-between, some of us became writers, activists, singers, bakers, photographers, DJs, designers, and entrepreneurs. But through it all, we kept showing up for each other. And like we were told, kept holding on. The part they didn't tell us, however, is that sometimes the harder you try to hold on, the more it slips away. That there are moments you'll be nostalgic for when you're in them, and people you will miss even before they are gone. And that all of a sudden you will be here, sitting in a room of all the people you love, a cap and gown to your name, wondering, I held on to my 4 years, so where did they go? The truth is, they didn't go anywhere. They got woven into the people around you. It lives on in the stories you carry and the ones you helped write. What you will find is that sometimes to hold someone close, you will break away parts of yourself to make space for them. And in doing so, somewhere along the way, you might have come in with your own dreams, but you will leave with pieces of everyone else's. And so, as I stand here now, in our last gratitude cipher all together, I say, today I am grateful for the pieces of you that you've left in me. Today, I am grateful for my memory because tomorrow I will get to remember you. Today, I am grateful for Rob and the home we built together sophomore year that you filled with music, movies, and friends. For Janae, for the journals, the rhyme schemes, the sweet treats, and the melodies. Chelsea, for Can't Help Falling in Love, our duet that helped me feel safe in my own body. Ash, for the beauty of brilliance and knowledge that lies behind your eyes. For Lindsay, and stargazing in Sequoia when it felt like we were the last people on Earth and I could lay beside you for years to come. Jasmine, for being my first friend, my first home away from home. Ambar, for reminding us that every room was built to be danced in, and Slater Rose for filling those rooms with music for all of us to dance to. Sam, for your warm bowl of SpaghettiOs, for making me giggle, and for becoming the joy of my childhood. Alex, for being the pillar that holds our skies up. Brennan, for your hugs that make the world feel lighter, softer, warmer, and kinder each day. For Jonah, whose love made me feel so safe that it taught me how to love myself. Justice and Tyler, for being the light that I miss after I have let it go. Wyatt, for the squiggly lines we made together as yellows. Truly, you became my other half. Angel, for your presence that grounds me and smile that heals me every day. Truly, you are my angel. AC, for pulling our leg over and over, reminding us that it's never all that serious. For Summer and the many ways she's made up of stardust, sunshine, and many iced mochas. Tamar, for your resilience, for making me laugh, and that bonfire popcorn which took an hour to pop. For Anya, because you and I are forever and ever and ever. Sadie Grace, for the beautiful ways in which you showed up for me when I needed you the most. For Xavier and your art that feels like a return to home, I carry it deep within me. Leanne, for your heart of gold that shines its warmth into our cohort every day. And Shay, for becoming my everything. Like Bing Bong promised, thank you for taking me to the moon. My beautiful, loving, caring, sloppy, diverse, and not to forget temperamental family. Thank you, class of 25, for growing up with me. For now, this is where we go our separate ways. But if not in this life, then in the next, when the world is softer, stranger, or slower, I hope our paths will cross again. Until then, promise me that beyond these 4 walls, past the campus gates, you will wake up each day and fall in love with your art all over again. that you will find sunlight in ordinary places and fill your days with reasons to make you smile, that you will write your name into the world gently but without apology. And every once in a while, when the world asks too much of you, you will remember to slow down. In that stillness, I hope you look back on our breakfast in the village dining hall, fresh sesh, sunsets on Manhattan Beach, ciphers anywhere and everywhere, lines at Dulce, mirror selfies on the first day of classes, and punking the space. But most of all, I hope you look back on this exact moment and remind yourself how much you matter to the people sitting next to you today. You did then, you will always. So here I begin again. At a young age, I fell in love with stories. Today, I am grateful that you were written into mine. I love you forever, class of 25. Happy graduation.